Hello Virgo, and welcome to your end of August, second half of August general tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. We're going to do general and we're going to throw in a bit of money and career, and if love comes up we'll look at that as well. So whatever comes up for you, second half of August. Now we are in Mercury retrograde. I'm probably going to make a mistake. I usually do. If I do, bear with. Okay. All right, my beautiful people. I'm double Mercury because I've got my moon in Gemini, and the Mercury retrograde always knocks my socks off. So that's okay. We just got to go extra careful. Okay. All right, my beautiful people. Let's have a look, see what's going on then. Let's bring the camera down. This is good for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Everything you need to know is in the description box. I'm not open for bookings, but you'll find the links there to my cards and books and website and products. Okay, and also the equipment I use if you're interested in that. Okay. All right, for my Virgos then, please. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we've got the Yang energy, never-ending story, flexible, observer, and a change in the wind. Okie dokie. All right, interesting. Okay, what's this never-ending story, my Virgos? Okay. What's going round and around? Right, we'll find out. Okay, let's get the affirmations before we go any further. These are mine from Hoping to Having. Those are the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, this is the original deck. Okay, I am powerful and boundaries. All right, let's have a little look then. Okay, all righty. I am powerful. Oosh, I'm powerful. I know my power. I feel it. I use my power from a place of love and wisdom. Okay. So many of you, this is why I wrote a whole chapter about this in my book. We are a little bit reluctant to step into our power. We fear our power. And actually what we're fearing is abuse of power. But when power comes from a place of love and wisdom, it's a wonderful thing. So step into your power knowing that you use your power from a place of love and wisdom. Now, when we see the powerful card, it means that there is something that you need to step into your power to deal with. And it's likely to do with this one, boundaries. Okay. I am free to set my own boundaries. I am setting healthy boundaries for myself and my life. Okay. Setting those healthy boundaries, Virgo. We are and we can be a little bit of a pushover. And then people, because we're so kind and we're so giving, people can then take advantage. And, you know, we can struggle with, you know, saying no. So let's learn to say no and let's sort those boundaries, yeah? Okay. This is from Hoping to Having Wealth and Success, or Money and Career, same thing. All right, for my Virgos, we want those two. Okay. All righty, being visible, being seen. All right. Virgos are very often a little shy and not very good at ringing their own bell. All right. So I want you to step into this in terms of your career, your money, your success. I am comfortable to be visible in my success. I embrace success in all its forms. So for those of you after a new job, a promotion, to start that business, to get new clients, you have to be comfortable to be seen, to be visible, all right? And be comfortable to be seen in your success. We tend to play our success down as well. Don't, because you can be an inspiration to others, okay? I embrace success in all its forms. Right. And this one, look at this. I mean, this is my new deck. I haven't seen all of them yet. I haven't gone through them clearly, but yeah, this is beautiful. This is really jumping out at me. Okay. I set my goals in an achievable time frame. I move towards them beautifully in divine timing. Okay, now I did a whole teaching class for an hour for the Lionsgate. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it up here at the end, all right, on how to manifest. So we want to set those goals in an achievable time frame and then move towards them beautifully in divine timing. Okay, All right, love that card for you. Have you got yourself a cup of tea, by the way? Tea and tarot time with Julie. Or coffee. I've got a cup of tea here today. So tell me what you've got. Let me know. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on then. This is the Tarot of Dreams for my Virgos, please. Second half of August. Thank you. Oh, and happy birthday. Happy birthday for my early Virgos. End of August. Okay, come on then. One more, they're saying. Okay. See, there's your boundaries needing to come out. Seven of Wands. Palace of Coins. Page of Swords in the centre of your reading. Page of Cups wanting to come in with the Nine of Swords. Well, it wouldn't be a Virgo reading without the Nine of Swords, would it? Okay. There's the stress and anxiety. Okay. Let's find out some more then. These are the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Let me come over a little bit. All right. We've got the Ace of Swords. We're having a new beginning. Oh, nice. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. King of Cups. And the Three of Swords. Okay. All right, we've got something going on about this change in the wind for some of you. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. So there is some tears and tantrums going on here. Tears and upset. So we've got to deal with it. All right, don't panic and don't click off, because I will make sure I give you the advice on how to deal with it. But it's related to this change in the wind. So this might be a change that you're not expecting, that you don't want, that you're resisting, that is stressing you out, that is upsetting you. Perhaps this is, you know, an end of something that you just don't want to end, but it needs to happen. It wouldn't be here otherwise. So if this is your story, something is coming to a close. The way to deal with this is to somehow find acceptance. Okay, acceptance is the key. Resistance is futile, say the Borg, and I agree. Okay, that's for my Trekkie fans. All right, so we've got some boundary issues going on. Now, as you set those boundaries, as you firm up those boundaries, and as you learn the word no, somebody might not like it, and they might go, well, I don't want you in my life then. And you've got to say, okay then, bye-bye. Because if you can't accept my boundaries, I don't want you in my life. And that might be upsetting. I might have a cry, and then I'll get over it and I'll get past it. Because as I exit people from my life, new people will come in who will accept my boundaries and respect me. So that's not going to be for everybody. But if this is happening for you, please know, and don't say, well, I'm not saying no then. Because you're growing and you're changing and you're evolving, and that includes greater self-love and self-respect. As we rise up in this 5D from our solar plexus, the center of power, up into our heart, that's what's happening with 5D. We're living from the heart more. That includes self-love and self-esteem and self-worth and self-boundaries to say, actually, this isn't good for me and I need to make changes. And not everybody will like those changes, and not everybody will agree with those changes, and you might lose people. And this is where you've got to put your big girl pants on, your big boy pants on, and say, okay then, well, if they are going to be like that, then bye-bye. And that's okay. That's what we're saying. Bye-bye then. All right? So, what else do they want to say about this, please? They're saying just trust that if a space is created, that the universe will fill it with something much, much better. All right? Okay. So let's have a look then. We have got no major arcana cards going on here. So this isn't some massive, huge change, like, you know, massive stuff. All right? The major arcana talk about the big, significant shifts. Now, we haven't got any. So this is the day-to-day nitty-gritty stuff. This can be you saying no to your boss. I'm not doing that overtime. This can be you saying no to a friend or a partner. This can be you saying no to yourself. Okay? No, we're not going to drink that bottle of wine. We've said that we're going to calm down with the drinking. Whatever it is, it's day-to-day stuff, so don't freak out, right? But this is, see, it's the day-to-day stuff that grows and adds up. All those little day-to-day changes, they add up to bigger changes. So this second half of August, as you come into birthday season, into Virgo season, as you shift into that, you're shifting in a greater sense of self and self-awareness, and you're speaking. The center of your reading is the Page of Swords. So this is the central energy that everything comes off. So the Page of Swords is the beginnings of a shift, a beginning of an opportunity that you are communicating. All right, swords are always about communication, mental energy, thinking, thoughts, beliefs. But the Page of Swords is saying, right, I'm communicating this. A lot of the time, this is about research. So I'm finding out. I'm going on, the internet, and I'm finding out what I need to find out. Whether it is, what jobs are out there, what investments are out there, whether it's what properties are out there, you're finding out, okay? This is for some of you education as well, they're saying. You're looking into courses and classes that you might want to take, or books you might want to read. So this is the center, and this is all about, once I've kind of figured it out, then I'm going to take action. I'm going to speak it, or I'm going to send an email or make a phone call. I'm going to take some action related to communicating that which I want. All right, so let's go to the beginning then. The yang energy is the masculine. It's number one. It's the masculine energy to do, right, rather than the feminine energy to be. So there's some action needing to be taken here. Number one is about leadership, you taking the lead. This is your life and nobody else's. Nobody can live it for you and nobody can fix it for you. You're taking the action related to your boundaries. The boundaries card is here for a reason, and the power card. So we need to step in our power and assert our boundaries. And here he is, the Seven of Wands, asserting those boundaries. This is the courage of your convictions. I know what I want. I know what's fair. I know what's reasonable. I'm going to speak it, say it, and I'm going to hold my nerve, hold my boundary. Okay, you often see him in front of a door and he's guarding the door with his wands and it's saying, no, you shall not pass. And it's the same thing here. People are coming up against him and he's pushing back, saying, no, I won't have it. This is no. I am learning the word no and I'm going to apply it. And then I step into my Ace of Swords, this new beginning, this clarity, this aha moment. We can often think that we've got really lovely friends and we're always helping them. And then you watch what happens when you say no. The real friends, the people who truly love you and care about you, will say, no problem at all. I'll find somebody else to help me with that, because I can see that you've got other stuff on, or I'm just hearing the word no, and that's fine. And other friends will cut you out of their life because you said no. Well, they're not friends. They're users. Because Virgo is extra kind, and we find, I've exited so many people out of my life because they do take advantage. The real friends won't. So those that go, let them go. Bye. Okay, bye. Don't need people like you in my life. This Ace of Swords is that aha moment. It's like, oh, I did not know that about you. I did not know that when I said no to you that you would come at me, pushing me, bullying me, trying to convince me. No, the answer is no, no. And there's that aha moment, that realization. As you come into that realization with that Ace of Swords, you then start to understand this card, the never-ending story. I realize that it's constantly me helping other people. It's constantly me being there for other people. This is a circle, a cycle that's gone on and on and on for far too long. So 37, that's a 10. 10s are endings. And in numerology, that comes down to a 1 and a new beginning. So I'm making a decision. I'm not going to keep this behavior up. I'm not going to keep constantly being there for people. Now, I need to just clarify this. We love to help, and it's good for us to help, and it's lovely. But when it's always us doing the helping and never the receiving, and we've got friends like that, come on, you have, you're always there for them, but when you need anything, they're nowhere to be seen. Oh, they're too busy. Yeah, one rule for one rule for the other. This is the Seven of Wands saying, no, I'm not having it anymore. It's not okay. And I need to look at it. I really do, because this is a pattern, the never-ending story. This is a pattern that's gone on for too long. And the only one that can change it is me. So I'm taking action. I'm holding my ground. I'm really seeing what's clear. And then I'm looking at how long has this gone on. And then I'm making changes. Okay? So that Palace of Coins you're dropping into now, which is a beautiful Virgo card, it is all about the environment being harmonious and in balance. There's nature, there's beauty, it's all balanced, it's all wonderful. So I'm going to end this never-ending story by learning the word no, by stepping into my power and being prepared to be seen. All right, being comfortable to be seen. Right, we tend to hide, don't we, when we're saying no. Now, stand up for yourself, step into your power, and make that one of your goals. They're bringing me to this goals card again. Make this one. Goals aren't just about I want this job or I want that car or I want that house. Okay, let me just get it to focus. Okay, I'm setting a goal here that I'm strengthening my boundaries and I'm moving towards this goal beautifully. Okay, now boundaries take practice and time. When you're not used to saying no, it's uncomfortable, but it gets easier. Okay, so we were stepping into this environment where I'm more balanced now and I'm more in my power and in my independence. The Nine of Pentacles is a wonderful card for money and security and independence and personal power, because she is generally single. She doesn't have to be. But this basically means I can have a partner, I can have loads of friends, but I'm not reliant on them. I'm not dependent upon them for my sense of self or my sense of well-being. I am whole and complete in who I am. And I'm also able to provide for all my own needs. So, Nine of Coins, we're coming into this independence, because a lot of these boundary issues are related to I don't want to lose people, I don't want to be on my own, I can't manage without them. And so you let them take advantage of you over and over and over, rather than stand in your power and risk losing them. And say to yourself, those you lose were not worth keeping. All right, that's words coming through from Spirit. Those you lose were not worth keeping. Okay, those you keep, you know now, these are your good, true friends, your true people. All right, so with this Page of Swords, we've got the flexible card above it. So we're going to be flexible within our sense of this new beginning. Flexible with yourself, first of all. That egg that she's upside down on, that egg represents your happiness cracking open. Right, and it has been a little bit of a maze. That's all this is about. All right, it's been difficult to navigate your way through, but you're finding your way through. And you'll find with boundaries that sometimes you're quite strict with them and other times you're a bit loose with them, especially when you're practicing strengthening them up. You might find yourself saying no when you're saying yes when you wanted to say no, and go, oh god damn, why did I agree to that? That's habit. And so, okay, be a bit flexible with yourself and say, I'm a work in progress. I'm learning this new stuff about boundaries, but I'm getting there and I'm communicating it more and more. So be gentle with yourself, be flexible, especially when, and they're just saying, when, I did a whole chapter on this in my book about boundaries. When you first start saying no to somebody, when you've been a bit of a pushover for years, they are not going to expect it and they're not going to like it. But give them 5 minutes to get used to the new rules. All right, I'm not putting up with that anymore. Well, you always have. I know. Well, I'm changing it now. Give them time, be flexible with them, but just keep reminding them, remember I said to you I'm not doing that anymore? Yeah, well, I'm not doing it anymore. All right, so just be flexible with it, because you are moving into this new beginning with this Ace of Cups. This is a new, fresh, happier place to be, a more balanced, a more harmonious, a more independent place to be. And it does bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment. So just trust that, okay? And you're being asked to observe. Really have a look at everything, okay? There's Mr. Fox sitting on the egg. When another egg here, all right? Eggs always represent something new wanting to crack open, all right? And he's looking at the moon through his telescope. And the moon represents what's hidden, what's unseen, what I don't know. But as I observe carefully and clearly, I start to see things that perhaps I didn't see before because I wasn't observing. Half the time we walk around with our eyes closed, we're not aware of it. And then all of a sudden we get an aha moment. And that's what that Ace of Swords is about. You've got two aces here. All right, so we've got this new clarity. And now I'm observing, now I'm looking. And that is helping me to open up for greater opportunities to make me happy. All right, we've got two pages side by side. Pages are the beginnings of opportunities. This one's to do with communication and clarity. This one's to do with emotional well-being and happiness. And it's rooted down with the King of Cups. And he is the king of happiness, the King of Cups, the king of emotional stability, emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. No tears and tantrums. I'm just aware of it. I'm taking it all in and I'm good. I'm okay. All right. But all of that is what's heralding this change. So the change comes in, this change in the wind. Number 12, which is a 3. All right. 3s are about our growth and expansion. So we're stepping into this change, which is for our growth. And we might not like it. We've got the 9 of Swords underneath it. There's our stress. There's you lying awake at night, worrying about what they're going to do or say or think. And perhaps being upset, 3 of Swords, that somebody has walked out of your life purely because you said no. But as I said, and as Spirit said, those that leave, you're better off without them. So have your tears, have a good cry, feel frustrated. I thought you were my friend and turns out you're not. Have a cry and then let it go. Okay? All right. Let's add in the angel cards. Final messages for Virgo, please. Final message. I'm just saying to Spirit, I don't particularly want to end on the 3 of Swords. And they're saying, no, but the thing is, too many of you trying to put a brave face on it. If something's hurt you and upset you, have a cry, let it go, get it out, and then you can move on. So, sticking up for yourself. If people don't like it, bye. Okay? You've got this. All right, so from the angels, receptivity. As you step into a greater sense of empowerment and self and deserving, then you are open to receive new friends, new relationships, new strengths, new anything. You are in the energy of receiving, okay? Which is good. We like that very much. Okay, and from the angels of Atlantis, Raziel with dreams. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. They tell you so much, you know. They really, really do. There she is lying down sleeping and her soul energy also resting and sleeping. But this is when a lot of information can come through. Pay attention to your dreams. They tell you what's going on underneath. Okay. Final message from the unicorns, please. Final message. That'll be the one then. Thank you. And this is Stargate of Lyra. Okay, let's just get it to focus for you. There we go. Number 40. Expand your causal chakra. Enter the unicorn kingdom. This is a very high vibrational card, guys. Okay. As you start living from your heart, not just for others, but for you, living from a place of love for yourself and life, then you expand your causal chakra. All right, this is the highest chakra. This is way above the crown. This is our connection to source. As you live from the heart, everything opens up. You open to receiving, you open to more love because you're living from the heart, from a place of love. And you will find that many of us have got people around us who do not treat us with love and respect. But as those either shift out or change their behavior because you put those boundaries down, it'll go one way or the other, won't it? Then If there is a space created, you will find that you're open to receiving others who will truly love you as you deserve to be loved, which is fully and absolutely and with kindness. All right? Okay, that's what I have for you. I'm going to put up here the Lionsgate video I did on manifesting. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It will help you with setting those goals and those boundaries, showing you how to do it. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of weeks with your first half of September's readings. Until next time, Virgo, have a lovely day. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.